Monday morning, I go to look out the window. First I looked out the bedroom window, then the living room window. And the good news, well, you can't see the good news. It looks like there's lots of snow out there, but there's none. It's all melted except for like little bits, and it's not snowing. That's good. I'm gonna finish the bathroom today. I'm just gonna wait till Clint gets here, get his expertise. I finished doing the one wall. Now we're doing the shower, and then the pan's gonna get acid stained when we're done the tile in the shower. So pretty stoked about how things are going with the bathroom. Vanity is over there, and yeah, that's what we're doing now. I'm a little sore. Oh, I just got a text. Clint says, on my way. I'm a little sore today because yesterday I went for a run with my wife. I'm thinking ahead, thinking I'm gonna put this in a flashback. I decided to go for a run with my wife. She wanted to, she's training for 10K, and then she asked me if I would do a half marathon after, so that's what, I mean, today's day one. The last time I've run was, I don't know, a few months ago, and I think it was like 7 kilometers or something like that. My legs were sore a few days later, but I don't know how long that took. Hey, what kilometer are we on?
5.3.
Okay, so today is 5.3. We're running for 40 minutes because that's basically all I have time for right now. So, what's our timestamp?
Pardon?
Time.
35 minutes.
Okay, we've only been running for 35 minutes, so we have 5 more minutes to go. And then I'm actually working on the door, but I'm not going to show that until the build video comes out. So, anyways, back to present time now. How far did we run?
5.8 kilometers.
5.8 kilometers. And so we're running for 40 minutes, so that's how far we could run. 5.8 kilometers. I don't know how many miles that is. I'll probably put like a little thing right there. Anyways, I'm gonna get prepped for the day. Alright, so Jakota's here. Clint is here. The shower is red right now. Just starting to put on the bottom, whatever, row, I guess you could call it.
Our starter row.
Starter row, okay. And then this wall is done. So we just gotta do the shower. Actually, my brother has done tile way more than I have, so it's good to have the extra experience here. Okay, so this L piece right here, cutting it out of a full tile. I like doing this kind of stuff. We'll go like that, and more or less like that. So, that should be our line more or less. That's not very straight. So, that's a pretty good eyeball. Let's see if it's correct. Now I'm going to take some of this off because it will teeter a little bit because of where the bead around the window is not exactly flush with the rest of the wall. So I'm going to take some of this out of here to help it so it sits nice and flat. It's hard holding your breath that long. So that should be good, I think. Alright, let us test fit perfection and nothing less. So it ended up going in pretty good. Now, obviously you can tell I'm not very good at tiling because I got mud all over the place, but as long as it fits in perfect, that's good enough for my house. So we're gonna take a break now. We're gonna go for lunch. This is where we're at right now. And check it out who's here.
Hey!
Jarrett, the guy, he decided to close down his cake shop because it just wasn't getting business.
That's right.
No, they're not open on Mondays, so yeah, I'm giving him a tour of my house. He came over to borrow a tool, so yeah. But anyways, this is my house.
Looks good.
Thanks. Anyways, you down to come to Burger King? We're gonna go.
I'm always down for Burger King.
Alright, let's go. You got your shirt matching your hair?
Yeah.
What do you think of my door?
Damn, that's huge.
Yeah.
What? That is enormous.
It is pretty cool.
Holy crap.
Alright, let's go to Burger King.
Okay.
What are you doing, buddy? Here. Even dogs like Burger King. Anyways, now we're gonna head back to the house and start doing some more tile. See you, Jarrett. Yeah, there's a big wasp nest right there. Yeah. I'm going to, down here, I'm gonna have a little trail, say, like about, I don't know, maybe 3 feet wide. Man, check out all these freaking male mosquitoes.
Crazy down here.
There's thousands of them, man. Anyways, I'm thinking about making a trail down here out of brick.
Okay.
And painting it yellow.
Oh, the yellow brick road then.
Yeah, so then, yeah, we got this little pond here, which is pretty cool.
So the ponds, I guess nobody really owns that.
No one owns standing water.
Right. So,
but my land does go through it. I share this pond with the neighbor.
Okay.
Who is right over
wow, that is a horrendous amount of mosquitoes down here.
Yeah, luckily they're all male right now. And right here, I'm going to build a little cabin.
Oh, okay. That's the cabin you're talking about.
Yeah, so I got to clear that all out and stuff. It's going to be pretty cool. So the male mosquitoes don't bite you, but they will, as far as I understand, they will attract the female so they have something to feed on, and then the females obviously get your blood and blah blah blah. The cycle goes on and on. So I'm thinking about putting a fountain in there so that it agitates the water, and then they won't lay their eggs there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I have to ask the...
Oh, that's why they do it up at Mirror Lake then.
Yeah, could be.
Go fly fishing up there and there's a big fountain in the middle. I wondered what that was for.
Yeah, so I got to ask the neighbor if he's cool with that, and then I'll do something like that. But anyways, let's head over to the back there. I'm just showing Clint some of my property here and what I'm going to do, because we're going to build a shop here somewhere at some point, and I may employ his help one more time. But out here, we're thinking about doing fruit trees and stuff. We've been dumping all our brush and stuff that we've been cleaning off the manicured, shall we say, part of the land, which it's not really manicured, but what we plan on keeping
beautiful out here, though.
Keeping nice. And there's an antler shed over here.
Oh, what's this?
This is kind of cool. This could be
That's pretty sweet.
this could be a piece of art. Well, I'll probably just hang it up somewhere. That's neat.
Very cool.
Anyways, I'll bring that back later. Anyways, over here, we'll probably keep all of our brush here, and then we'll like recycle it every year and use it as compost.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's a good bit. And then right there, we'll have our fruit trees and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty back here.
Yeah, it is. And then it goes back there, and then there's trails all over there and stuff. It's pretty cool.
And so your property's all up just to the fence here, right?
It goes. Yeah. So there's a fence here. This is a horse fence.
Okay.
So the people here had horses.
Yeah.
So it goes a little beyond here. I think just because there's a cliff there, and they didn't want their horses wandering off or something.
Okay.
And then over here, beyond that, over there is crown land. So I don't have any neighbors on that side.
That's pretty nice.
It is, hey? Anyways, let's go back in tile.
Yeah.
Department store tells me which clothes I'm supposed to wear, and the barber shop tells me how to cut my hair, and the stereo tells me which music I will play. The policeman tells me to pull right over there. The disc jockey tells me when I'm supposed to dance, and the exterminator tells me that I should kill the ants, and the crowd tells me to join in all the chants, and fashion magazines tell me how to wear my pants. The flight attendant tells me what to pack to fly, and the gas tank tells me how far I'm gonna drive, and the television tells me when it's time to cry, and the priest tells me where I'll go when I die. The traffic light tells me when to stop going, and the fence tells me where to stop mowing, and the ceiling tells me when to stop growing, and the hill tells me where to stop rolling, yeah. The drugstore tells me which drugs I'm supposed to take, and the bills I get tell me how much I should make, and the exercise tells me which muscles are gonna ache, and the truth tells me that I am just a fake. The coffee shop tells me what I'm gonna drink, and the bartenders tell me what I'm gonna drink, and the supermarket tells me what I'm gonna drink, and the rock stars tell me what I'm gonna drink, and the movie stars tell me what I'm gonna drink, but no one can tell me what I'm supposed to think.
Just taking a picture of this cool little pyramid pattern that he did on that wall. We're done for the day, so he was just using up the rest of the mud and made that. Check out his Instagram at Clint. No, what is it? At CK
Carlton Guitars.
CK underscore Carlton underscore guitars, right? All right, check out his Instagram for that picture. All right, this is where we stand for tonight. I am going to be done, well, tonight, this afternoon, I guess. I have to go to the post office, so we're going to do that. We basically are going to carry on with this tomorrow. My wife is pretty stoked about this. She really likes it, how it's coming along. We spent some time coming up with different ideas that were a little different, sort of. Not really that different. How would you explain it? We've come up with some ideas that are not exactly your everyday bathroom, although it's not exactly not. It's kind of hard to explain, but hopefully you'll understand when we get further along in this renovation. So we got this. We're going to start doing the floor afterwards, and then I'm going to start tiling the kitchen probably after that. So stay tuned. Right now I'm going to the post office. Probably would have been smart had I done that at the same time I went for lunch, but I didn't think about that. I just packed all of these up last night. What was there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far, and then a few prints. Yeah, so these are the hearts that I packed up, and then a couple prints from my giveaway that I had for the 15,000 subscribers, which thank you so much, guys, for following along, putting up with my double chin every time I have a bad angle on the camera, and for all your purchases and stuff. It really keeps me going as an artist. Well, I mean, I would be an artist regardless, but I do appreciate the sales and stuff and all the other various ways you support me. So thank you. Off to the post office now. It's the longest it's taken me to mail packages at a post office. I'm not sure why it took so long that time, but it did. Now I'm heading home to go eat supper and stuff. May even do a few bits more on the tile, but I do have that secret project in the studio I gotta work on, and you guys will be able to see what that is next vlog, so stay patient. I'm not gonna be too teasy about it. It's just I can't really reveal it right now. It wouldn't be fair. Clint is here this morning. So the next morning we're gonna get back on the bathroom. Oh, Hank, what are you barking at? You know who that is. Good boy. He's like, oh, it's him, it's Clint. Good morning. So we only bought about 2,000 of these little plus sign things. So our first thing, we're going to take them all out of the wall so we can reuse them for what we didn't do yet. Also, we don't waste what we sweep up either. So today, we have things up on, what would you call these? Sawhorses, I guess?
Sawhorses. I don't like bending over anymore. That hurts.
We're doing all the top bits, except for on this wall and that wall. We still have to do the full bits there, but everything else is almost done.
Yeah, it's looking good.
We decided to save some time with the cleanup. Just to, what is this called? Buttering them?
Yeah, buttering them. Yeah.
We're gonna butter each tile.
So much cleaner.
Instead of putting it on the wall and then pushing it on there. It is way cleaner, except for my bit here. You can see like I made a mess because I dropped the trowel into the mud by accident, and I got it all over my hands. But like Jakotas is all clean, and Clint, you can tell where the experience is. It's like most, medium, and then least. So yeah, but it's coming along. Basically done. Just ran out of mud, so may as well go for lunch before we mix up a new batch. I'm pretty stoked about how well it's going, so I'm going to probably keep on doing this until I'm holding too much stuff. I have to deliver this print today as well. I kind of missed it yesterday, but I'm pretty stoked about how the tiling's going. I'm getting the hang of it, so I'm probably going to do the floor in the kitchen myself. We still need to acid stain the pan, and what was the other thing we had to do? Oh yeah, the vanity. So I'm pretty stoked about both of those things. Off to Burger King. Okay. Sick? Good boy. Good boy. Oh, you just drooled on me, bro. Okay, go back. Post office, and then back home. Oh, the stupid handle. Oh, my drink, right. So leaving the post office here, which is in a grocery store, I realized that I ripped my pants even more. These are the ripped pants that I haven't been wearing, but I've decided to wear them because I don't have any other pants right now. And yeah, I ripped them even more. How embarrassing. So I'm on my own to finish the tiling tonight. Tomorrow I have a busy day of editing a video and I have to go get some hearts that I sold from the cake shop. So I'm trying to finish this up tonight. And tomorrow I won't have much to add into the vlog, but I'll put as much as I can in there. I'm doing the Potter House kitchen video tomorrow. Should be a pretty good video because I filmed a lot of the process. And that's going to come out before this vlog does, so I guess I can't say look forward to that because it wouldn't make any sense. Look forward to this. Today's video content is not that interesting. As you heard maybe 15 seconds ago, I finished the bathroom tiling, so I am heading over to the in-laws to go do the video editing on the Potter's House video, which comes out before this will. And then after that, I'm heading to Jarrett's, which you saw him maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 minutes ago in this video. I'm not sure. I didn't edit this yet. I don't know what the timestamps are. I'm going to take you along for the day, just because this is what I always say, is this is my real life. The video basically just shows you what I would be doing, and that's what I'm doing today. So come along. Okay, so I got about, I don't know, I would say 5 hours of video condensed into about 30 minutes. And I didn't mean for it to be that long, but sometimes that's the way she works. So tomorrow, I'm grabbing a tool today for tomorrow, a heat gun, that is. Clint has this way of removing linoleum. Now, the only way I've removed linoleum is just with frustration and brute force, and a little thing called what's that slippery stuff? It's slippery but really strong. Elbow grease, some of that, and that has helped a lot with taking off linoleum. This stuff, however, is glued to the nines, and I do not understand how it is so adhered to the plywood. I mean, I understand. I'm not an idiot, but I've never had it that stuck before. So anyways, we're gonna use a heat gun. And I have one, oh, it's right where I was looking in the first place. Right here. So we're gonna take this, heat it up a bit, and then peel it up. And I hope that it comes up nicely. I hope it does. So now I'm headed over to the cake shop to go say hi to Jarrett. And then after that, I'm going home. Hank wants to go home anyway, so working on that. So I'm here with Jarrett. You saw him like,
Hey, pal.
like what, 25 minutes ago?
No, it was
In the video.
okay.
It's
Sure.
like 25 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And it's Brittany. This is my favorite cake maker. What's your job? What's your profession?
Pastry chef.
Pastry chef. And she's a real chef. That's probably not the right way to say that.
Just chef, I think.
She's a chef and a pastry chef. So I had this idea. My brother's birthday's coming up pretty soon. I want to make him a cake. Do you think we could do that? Would you mind doing that on video?
Sure, we can do that.
That'd be
Are
sick.
you gonna do it all?
You're gonna help me because I don't know how to do it.
Okay.
All right, sick. Let's do it. Check out this. Check out this bar. Check out those cakes up there. Those are fake, but isn't that cool? That one's upside down. And then these ones. Are these ones real?
They're all real icing.
These are for display purposes. This is Sven the elephant. So anyways, I came to get some hearts. I sold both of those hearts. Cool. So I'm gonna grab those. I'll make you some more. And you
Roses. Are you ever gonna make me an airbrush, babe? Been asking this guy for a year.
Yeah. Yeah. I will make you one. And I'll make you some more roses as well. Yeah. Alright, I should get on that, I guess. Yeah. I've been putting that off for a while.
A year.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. Anyways, I'm gonna grab those hearts and then probably grab something to eat.
Are you hungry?
Yeah, kind of.
I just need smokies.
Smokies? Okay, let's do it. Yeah, you want it that big? Oh, I want it powerful. Yeah. Alright.
On that side.
Do this?
Yeah. Get a little
Oh,
closer.
yeah.
Get a little
Getting
closer.
all caramelized?
Yeah. No, keep moving on. Don't burn it.
Don't burn it, he says. Get closer, but don't burn it.
Yeah. Come back over here.
Good? No? Keep going?
Yeah.
How did you know I went to pastry school?
Just had a feeling. Yeah, that's good.
Dude, don't burn yourself. Bruh?
Just
That's good, he says, and then he's gonna do some more.
I'm scared you're gonna burn it.
I'm not gonna burn it. Just because I don't know how to do it doesn't mean I'm gonna do it wrong. That is way different than what you told me to do.
It's not bad. The way you're doing it at first is fine. But just when you're trying to get the stuff that's left over.
Oh, so you want it all...
It's hard not to burn it like I just did.
Oh, so that
And
part
when
there
it-
is not...
So when it starts, if it starts to burn, I just try to let it drip away
Oh, okay.
a little bit.
Who
That
taught
makes-
you that?
This lady.
That really short one? Alright.
That's
I
good.
can see that.
Then we toss
So
some,
what is this called?
Creme brulee.
on top.
Creme brulee?
Yeah.
Is that like French for
Burnt,
sugary dessert?
burnt cream.
Oh, really?
That's what it means.
Okay, and then you put some rasp on there?
Some raspberries.
I see. You burn the raspberries?
No, I'm just gonna get the middle hot so that they stick on there nice.
Okay. Can you have other fruits, or is this just compliments of nice?
You could do
The
other
raspberry tastes the
stuff
best with it.
Okay,
Just pairs nicely.
nice. Where'd you get those little glass canoes? Gotta have that dog. Well, they gave me a little taste of what it's like to be a pastry chef with that torch thing, whatever that's called. And they gave me something new to try. Well, I'm gonna give it to Ashley. I think it's a cake. I'm not sure. It's new for them. Anyways, I had to make that airbrush spray booth for them. I told them, I don't know, when I built the place that I would make that for them to put in their kitchen, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So that'll be one thing. But I'm pretty stoked about making the cake for my brother's birthday. I think I'll make, you know how you can make those cool like sculptural type cakes? Well, they do a lot of those. So it'll be good to kind of learn how to do it with food. And I'm gonna make my brother's cake because he does photography and stuff. I'm gonna make it like a photography themed cake. I think that would be kind of cool. But anyways, now I'm on my way home. Tomorrow it's back to the bathroom reno, and also I gotta finish that video that I started today. I'm gonna just add the music to it and do the voiceover, and then I'm gonna upload it. So I'm pretty stoked about that one. It's pretty long though, so hopefully it does good. Good morning. Waiting for Clint. Still early, so he's not here yet. going to be working on the bathroom doing the acid stain. We're sanding the shower pan because I don't want it to be perfectly smooth. I want it to have some texture to it. Although when we put the finish on it, it will become smooth again. But I just want that textured look. I think it looks really cool. And then the acid stain, I think it will be a cool effect. And if it doesn't work, then that's my fault. I'm also kind of bummed. So I was editing the Potterhouse video, and I was certain that I was going to have that out before this video, but I've lost the final shots. I have no idea where they are, where the memory card is, where the files are. So I am going to have to reshoot those this weekend. So likely that video is not going to be out for a little bit. Now, as I'm waiting for Clint, I think I'm going to head into the studio. This is the last tease of the secret project. It's not much of a tease though, I'm just telling you that I'm working on it. So I'm going to do that while I'm waiting for Clint to arrive. Alright, Clint's here. Getting on his gear, he's got a respirator. We're sanding, well, he's sanding. I'm going to watch, see how to do it properly so that I can do this in the future if I ever want to do it again. So today we're sanding and acid staining the shower pan.
So we sand the concrete just because I polished it out and the concrete's all sealed up. So we're going to sand it, and that opens up the pores to accept the acid stain a little better. And so,
nice. Well, we're going to sand it a little extra, right? Because I want that texture.
Yeah, we're going to get kind of that, well, it's a sandy finish, right?
Yeah, that's what I want.
It doesn't go right down to the rocks, but it just gets the sand in the mud that you'll see, and it's kind of a cool look.
Awesome. Okay, let's do it. So just checking for a uniform texture along the whole pan.
So we can do some spots in here. I'll sand a bit more. Get those a little bit sandier looking.
Sure, okay.
What about this area?
No, I like that.
You're fine. It goes under your tub, goes over that, right?
Yeah.
So that's okay then?
Yeah.
So we'll just hit this spot that's more visual in the center.
Sure.
All right. It looks pretty uniform now. It's all good. So now we're going to, what are we doing exactly? We're going to test.
Yeah, we're going to test on some of your patio blocks. So acid stain, you can't, at least in my area, you can't get an actual black acid stain. It comes in ebony, which is like a dark brown.
Really dark brown.
So I've experimented in the past with watercolors, concrete powders, all sorts of different things to get the color that I want. So we're going to mess around with some colors and try on your patio blocks and see what we can come up with.
All right, let's give it a go. Okay, so for the shower pan, Ashley and I want to have like a dark, kind of like foggy, swirly, sort of marble-esque type effect to it. So to achieve that, we're using acid stain, and then, I mean, well, you talk.
We're gonna try a few different things. Acid stain doesn't come in black. It only comes in, well, it comes in a lot of colors, but black's not one of them.
Okay.
So I have ebony, which comes out a fairly dark chestnut, walnut kind of a color, I guess.
Okay, so that's a little too light.
Yeah, a little too light for what you want. So I have used just acrylic water-based paints. I've just mixed some with some water here, and that goes on pretty good. And when the acrylic sealer hits it, it actually makes it go kind of foggy looking. So that I've done that on a outdoor kitchen countertop before.
Okay, so we're gonna experiment on my sidewalk to kind of see what the different products are. So we got some wood stains here, we got some paints, we got the acid stain by itself. We have a bunch of products here that we're going to try out here and see how it goes, I guess. Basically, we're just straight up experimenting because I want this kind of pattern that's kind of like just so. So we gotta
have to mess around and see how we can get it.
Trial and error.
Yeah.
So he was mentioning concrete powders, and I remembered I got these from the Potter's house, and I'm pretty sure that Mary would use these for her pottery, although I can't be certain. But these are different colored pigments, and I have black here, so we're gonna try this as well. So we've experimented on almost my whole entire length of sidewalk. We're still not exactly sure what we're gonna do because the acid stain doesn't come in black. We've decided to use other stains and paints and water-based basically stuff. And so far what works the best is Mary's pigment. Actually, that stuff right there. We've used that on a few blocks. That and then this other water-based stain that we have. So obviously these sidewalk blocks are going to finish a little differently than the shower pan because they're a different texture, they're all dirty, all sorts of different things like that. But they're good for experimenting. On this one, we use straight up ebony stain, and you can see it's very brown. Very brown. You can see where we poured a lot more, where it stayed concentrated for whatever reason. Second one, we used the mahogany acid stain and a black wood stain. We just put it on there solid just to see what kind of color we'd come up with. Didn't really like it. It's too dark. I'm sure we could have kept experimenting with it, but it just wasn't worth it. This is just black acrylic paint with water, and we just sprayed it on and let it be. This is a wood stain and water, and this one right here is where we started experimenting with the texture, and we used Mary's pigment powder for it. And then this one we dabbed it and rag rolled it basically. This one as well. This is a mixture of the powder and acrylic paint. This one here is another wild idea I guess we had, where we put on the acid stain, acrylic paint, and the powder, and we kind of just let it flow where it, you know, just however random. This one here is basically the same thing, but then we used a bag or a piece of poly to dab at it and give it that kind of cool texture. But the acid stain has, you know, it's too brown, right? So we didn't use that. This one here is straight up powder sprinkled on, and then water sprayed on top of it, and then a little bit of texture with the bag. Then here is, we went back to just acrylic paint and powder, which is our kind of what we're probably gonna go with. And then I put a little polyacrylic on top of it. It's hard to see in the camera, but it looks good-ish in person. It's just not the pattern we're going for. This right here is a bit of the powder getting spread on it, then water, and then dabbed with or rag rolled, and then more put on top of it again. And then this one right here, we brought in some black spray paint and did a little bit more of what we did on that one. And then this one didn't turn out at all, so we're just gonna ignore that one. So now I just got this long, ugly sidewalk. Not that it was pretty before. This is just kind of, you know, this is how experiments go. I was just like, well, why don't we just keep figuring stuff out? Because, you know, it's my shower that I'm always going to see every morning or every night or whatever. So we're probably going to do a little more exploring. Oh, hey guys, check this out. This is the path that you guys wanted to see that I actually didn't show in that one vlog. We unburied it. It's a cute little sidewalk, I guess. We'll probably do something with it. So we are done. Thank you for watching. Tune in for the next vlog. Actually, it'll be the next vlog when we get back in the bathroom to figure out what we're going to do. If you want to follow Clint, he has a new Instagram since we've been filming this vlog here. You want to tell everyone what the new Instagram is and what it's all about?
So Clinton Corey Carlton, and it's basically all the things I build other than guitars.
Okay, so that's your ashtrays, your pipes, and your fireplaces.
Construction stuff, yeah, all the trim work, yeah, mantles, all that kind of stuff, yeah.
Excellent. So go follow him at Clinton Corey?
Carlton, yeah. It might come up just as Clinton Corey, I think.
Okay.
With a K.
With a K.
Corey with a K.
If you go into my Instagram, at Ushitat, I have him tagged in several pictures over the progression of this project. So follow me as well, please. And at My Hands Gallery. Stay tuned for more of this and what we're going to use for the shower pan. And if you have ideas, because we're kind of just spitballing here, he does this all the time, so he knows what he's doing. It's just that I want black. Me and Ashley want black, so to get around there not being a black acid stain, we're coming up with other ideas. So if you actually have something that you've done, let me know in the comments.
Looking for a more unorthodox process.
Yeah. Let's make it as hard as we can. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.